everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a knitting video. Knitting, crocheting, whatever, all the things. So I'm currently on vacation. When I left for here, I was like, oh, I'll be fine for my vacation. I don't need any knitting. Wrong. I am very bored, so I went to Hobby Lobby and got some things just to work on. So these currently are my current projects. I have worked on all of the previous projects and they're all finished. Some of the older projects, like the sweater and the blanket, I still have to do just because they're larger projects, so they take a little bit more time. Also, my allergies are kicking my butt right now. And if I sound congested, it's probably because I am, and I have such a bad sinus headache right now. And I can't go get meds right now, so I'm dying. Anyway, I'm gonna show you what I'm working on, and I wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about recently. First off, is something that I've gotten into recently, and I think I showed it in my last one. It's flat socks. I have gotten into making flat socks, and you make them a lot faster than tube socks, 2 at a time. I don't really know what else to say. I like it. Although I did learn that in the beginning, you don't decrease every round, you decrease every other round, which is what I did here, which is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look a lot nicer than this. So, work in progress. But I like knitting the flat socks, and I've already made one pair, and it worked out really nicely, and it actually looks good. Like, I made it in a tube. This is why I can't have my hair down. This is the first thing that I'm kind of working on. Now, when I did start making it up to about here, I realized I could have done them 2 at a time because I have the length of the needles. My brain didn't think that far ahead. So I really like it, and I like this yarn. Obviously acrylic, because I'm terrified of knitting on real yarn. But I like this pattern. It's more green. It's more that kind of green. Anyway, that's the first thing. I have the rest of the cuff and the second sock to go. So I'm currently working on the cuff. And then I'll do the second sock. Now, this second project that I'm working on is something that I actually have at home, but it kind of sparked an idea. And I have been thinking about this for a little while now, probably about a year. I didn't know how it could work. Here's my thought. First of all, let me show you this. This is Granny Square lap blanket. It's currently being made from this scraggly yarn that I'm almost out of. This is a current, not practice piece, but it's a test piece, because I don't know if I'm gonna explain this very well, but it's a crocheted Granny Square lap blanket. And the reason why I'm making this is in the beginning, when I started this, I was thinking of just attaching it to my current Granny Square piece that I'm making in Sioux City. Then that got me thinking, like, hey, what if I could just make more of these and see how many skeins it takes me to make a decent size blanket, you know? And then I went on a very deep rabbit hole of what else I could make. So that got me thinking of my original thought for a year of what can I do to give back to the community. Where I live, I see many homeless people, many homeless people, and people who are in need. Not necessarily a home, but just need food. They need shelter, they need clothing, money, so on and so forth. And because where I live, it's so dense in the city, it's a higher rate of seeing these people. I feel horrible that I can't give them what they need. I am nervous of just giving the money because you don't really know where that money is going to. I can't give a lot, but also I don't want to support any negative habit if they have one. Sad but true. That got me thinking of what else could I do. Now, there are places that are set up so you can donate money, charity organizations. You can just donate money there, or you can go out and buy food, or you can go out and buy clothes, so on and so forth, that you can just donate. And I'm like, I could do that, but I can't do that every time I see somebody. I want it to be a lasting effect rather than just I did my good for the community and let's just move on with life. I don't want that. I was thinking I like to make things, so why don't I make stuff for the community? And I have a thing of where I like to make it, but I don't like to keep it. Like, I'll keep it, but I won't use it. I'll give it to other people so they can use it. It works out perfectly. I will make it, and then I will give it to the community, and the community can use it. So then that got me, told you, it's a deep rabbit hole. So then that got me thinking of what knitting organization can I join in Sioux City, and lo and behold, there is none, which does not surprise me. Great, beautiful, love it. I was thinking of starting my own. I have places to advertise. I could get word out. I don't know how, not necessarily well received the word would be, but like how many people would actually do it. If I'm gonna do something, I feel like after a while, if it's just me, it's gonna get old. It is what it is. If that is what it is, that's it. That got me thinking, digging deeper here. That got me thinking of maybe finding a space that I can kind of call my own. So this is a work in progress. It's not gonna happen anytime soon, but I've started looking for spaces, thinking about what I can do, and the other people who are interested in helping me, how I'm gonna get the word out, advertising, and so on and so forth. But YouTube and my loyal subscribers, unfortunately, there's not very many of you, but you are here, and I thank you for that. But if you would like to donate money to help me start this kind of thing, I would greatly appreciate it. But there are some people who are like, is this real? Is this something that, people fake things all the time on the internet. People fake illnesses to get money. I'm telling you, I'm not faking it. If I have to go at it alone, that's fine. I will spend my own money in trying to start this. I will get the word out. I'm getting it out on YouTube first, just as a preliminary idea. But I've started to set up some accounts. I've already thought of a name. I've thought of like what I will make, how many I will make them, and I will probably make a separate video for it. That is my idea. I'm gonna still work on it. It's gonna be that commercial space going to be the biggest problem. It's not gonna happen this year, but I plan for the rest of this year to work on donations, so knitting socks and also working on blankets, scarves, mittens, hats, so on and so forth. So at least by this winter, I will be able to donate some to the charities. If you want a statistic, it's 200 people who are homeless in Sioux City right now. So I have a goal to hopefully make 200 either socks, 200 socks, hats, mittens, kind of a mix, so on and so forth. So that is my plan. That's my little festering thought right now of what can I do, because I'm just, after I get home from work, I'm just sitting and doing nothing, and I feel like, what am I doing? I'm not being productive and helpful to anybody. I gave myself a goal. I gave myself a purpose. That is it for this video. I'll probably do a separate video just mainly focusing on it and talking more about how to accomplish it and keep you guys updated. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you would like to join me in this adventure. Stay tuned for the next one. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.